For an early 15th anniversary trip, we decided, after having loved our first one so much, to take a Disney cruise, this time without the kids. We embarked on a 4-night itinerary, leaving from San Diego and visiting Catalina Island in Ensenada, Mexico. Quite different from our last port arrival. Okay, we got our picture taken. We're heading on board.
This was our first trip on the Disney Magic, DCL's smallest and very first cruise ship. We expected to be welcomed into the atrium of the ship, but were surprised to be rerouted behind the hull towards the midship elevators and guest services due to some repairs that were taking place.
Robinson?
Yep.
Perfect. Come on. Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the Robinson family! Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the Jones family! Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the Marquez family!
Oh, weird.
Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the Arroyo family!
There's the chandelier. We became very familiar with these stairs. I found it a little odd that the elevators on this ship seemed to be more modern than that on the newer Dream ship that we had sailed previously. Regardless, we headed for the buffet. Okay, we're heading to Cabanas because the sit-down lunch is our first meal aboard. We went to Cabanas because Rapunzel's was full up for the sit-down lunch. Pecan tart, prime ribs, steak, chicken strips, fried fish, grilled fish.
After our embarkation lunch, we roamed the pool deck and lounged around waiting for our stateroom to become available. We didn't leave port until closer to 5, so I took the opportunity to make a quick adjustment to something I had previously scheduled.
Okay, so you went to get something canceled at the spa, and we're gone for 40 minutes.
Really?
And you got a massage
I got
a tour.
And I did a pressure point thing with an acupuncturist. And
Did they actually use needles?
No,
Oh.
it was just pressure points. And then I got to do a tour of the whole thing. And there is a dry sauna that's free.
Yeah.
It's complimentary.
Ooh. Okay, well I might have to do that later. Cool. We're gonna see if our stateroom is available.
After being talked into some spa services, we headed to our deluxe ocean view stateroom.
Oh, there's our Castaway Club gift. So we got a tote bag and our lanyards. Ooh, okay, so since it's our second cruise, we're silver members, and this is our gift. Here's our room. This open area is really nice.
If you require urgent medical attention, you should contact the health center directly.
Oh, and there is
You got a
a
gift.
surprise.
Oh my. So is this separate from this, or is this all one?
They were combined,
Oh, okay.
but it looks like two separate ones.
Yeah.
We got the bathrobes. Oh, I didn't know it came with the rose. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Rose and chocolates. And
Oh, thanks, dear.
Happy anniversary. Okay, we're gonna try to hit the first trivia of the cruise. I think it's in the D lounge over there. Oh, it's still blocked off. Is it? Not yet. Oh, I wonder if there's a leak. Yeah. Almost. There were two teams that got 20. We got 19.
I should have known the one that we got wrong was Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. We should just default the Beauty and the Beast when we don't know the answer. That was fun though.
So Daniel, doing the door here. I think you should do here and here.
And here's a better look at the door banner I designed, along with the honey dipper magnets I crafted for pixie dusting.
And everybody loved it. We underestimated how much we ignored the Cove Cafe shop on our last cruise. No kids, great drinks, and lots of free snacks. The free snacks, however, are only on the Magic and Dream class ships.
I've been thinking about this Rice Krispie treat for over a year.
These are at his recommendation.
We opted to skip the sail away party, instead sitting in the adult area where we could hear the beautiful Disney horn. That was insane. I thought it was going to be quieter back here.
Did you catch me on there?
Beautiful.
We watched the first of the 3 Broadway-style shows, Rapunzel, before heading to get our manicures at the Senses Spa. Gotta head to Lunchland.
Okay, so we can't film anything once it gets going. But we haven't seen this one, obviously.
I have a new necklace. Oh, and then show me earrings. So I have, who's on this side? Cogsworth. And then Lumiere, because we are going to Lumiere's tonight. Let me show the back of my head.
Oh yes, she's got the, there, I can't see, there we go. The rose hair clip.
And we're both getting manicures after this.
Yes. I gotta figure out my color. Shannon.
Then we walk through the nightclub area of the ship to head to Lumiere's, our first rotational dining location.
While 2 of the restaurants on this ship were technically different from the Dream, it had a similar theme and identical French menu to the Royal Palace, which we had experienced.
Does it taste like olives?
Yep. Do you like olives?
Okay, we're at Lumiere's. Daniel, do you have Lumiere on you?
I don't think so.
No Lumiere, but there is a rose. And then there is a rose up there. There's the rose. I am not a fan.
Shannon's not a fan of the duck confit. I got the fried brie. This is maybe my favorite thing here. Do you love it? Not a fan of French cuisine? Shannon ordered the farmhouse salad while I opted for the red wine Bosque pear salad. We both ordered the filet steak, and for dessert Shannon ordered the Grand Marnier souffle and an opera cake for us to split. And I, against my better judgment, gave the creme brulee a second chance and found it much better than we had it on the Dream.
We found the sit-down restaurants on this ship notably better than the Dream. Even when ordering dishes we'd had in the past, the Magic just managed to do the food a little better. This dining option was great.
And it wouldn't be a Disney trip without succumbing to one of their many, many shops, and being on the Pacific Ocean made little difference. I quickly found my new mug, as well as a $24,000 Infinity Gauntlet that I opted to not take home. What bracelet?
Walking on deck 4 held an interesting surprise for us. When we reached the forward part of the ship, we got a cool glimpse of some of the moving parts of the ship itself.
So that must be the very front of the ship. Look at those chains.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I saw someone's video. They were talking about the jogging track specifically on this ship.
We headed back to our room for the evening and found our first towel animal and a handful of chocolates.
I think it's a penguin maybe, but more importantly, there's chocolate. An unfortunate side effect that happens to me while cruising is my inability to sleep in. The ships have been so cool to wander and explore while relatively empty, so that's how I started the second day of our cruise as we docked into Catalina. So looks like we're at Catalina Island. It's pretty early per the usual. I woke up and I'm exploring the ship, and it's pretty empty, which is cool. Tour of the pool deck, I guess. There's the funnel, the slide, kids pool, splash pad. Some of the quick service restaurants are over here. The adult area is back there behind funnel vision, which is right there. There's the aquadunk. I'm gonna try to get on that. The water slide that the floor drops out from under you. It's views like this that also make waking up early on a ship worth it as well. I then got to hang out in the now open atrium alone, even walking down those cool main stairs.
We decided to try breakfast and lunch at least a few times in the sit-down restaurants, and it was fantastic. You obviously don't have the awesome variety of cabanas, but the food is good and the crowds, aside from Debarkation, were non-existent for us. You're supposed to be in it. After breakfast, we boarded a tender and headed to Catalina Island.
This was fun for me as I grew up on the California coast and had seen this island my entire life, but it was both Shannon and my first time visiting.
We opted to simply walk from one end of town to the other and back, which was perfect. Yeah, we didn't decide to stay at the other end.
No, we didn't.
After some complaining from Daniel while getting off the ship. The weather was gorgeous, and we got to see the exterior of the historic casino, and Shannon even... What's in your baldy?
And Shannon even spotted a Garibaldi, the orange fish that practically swarm you if you ever go snorkeling in La Jolla Cove.
Back on the ship, we had lunch at Rapunzel's. I have to say, as fun as the dinner show ended up being, I think I preferred the much quieter sit-down meal at lunch. The food was some of the best we had on the cruise, and the atmosphere and crowds made it very relaxing, or lack thereof.
I had a salad with tuna in it, as well as a lamb burger. Shannon had what may have been her favorite food on the ship, a surprisingly phenomenal meatloaf. She then headed off to a massage, and I got ice cream and lost another trivia.
Okay, we're doing Beauty and the Beast trivia. We haven't used our microphones at all.
See my shirt?
They're very nice.
I didn't film shots of every trivia we lost on this trip, but rest assured there were many.
Whoa. We got third place for second time in trivia, so we're going to try again. This time it's Disney Features. Disney Animated Feature Trivia. And we're in O'Gill's Pub, which I've never been in. Oh, what if I'm wrong? I could be wrong.
What is the first Disney animated feature to use a Xerox process for transferring drawing
I don't even know that Xerox is even really the proper term, but it's close.
Question number 3. What is the name of J. Worthington Foulfellow's silent feline sidekick in Pinocchio? That is question number 3. What is the name of J. Worthington Foulfellow's silent feline sidekick in Pinocchio?
I've gotten his autograph at Disneyland.
I can never remember that guy's full.
The coffee printer thing was finally working at Cove Cafe, so I had to get my main man on a latte.
Which is appropriate because I'm wearing this.
Get my nails in it. I'm gonna get you in it. No, you gotta be with your sunglasses. So that's Catalina there.
I think so.
Is it a bunny? Is that what we decided?
I think so.
Okay, got a bunny.
And 4 more chocolates that I'm trying not to eat. So I can save them for later, but we'll see. As evening approached, we headed to our first meal at Animator's Palate. The menu was the same as our previous trip, however, the quality of the food was much better, and the show was really spectacular. Also, this was the best bread service of the whole cruise, mainly because of the soft focaccia and the garlic dip.
The Animator's Palate is normally known for having cool paintbrush butter knives, but they weren't here at this restaurant, which was strange, especially since they were selling them in the gift shop.
I had the fabulous, for a cruise ship, black truffle pasta bursettes, and Shannon had the chicken and walnut salad, and we both split the salmon tartare. And my eyes were much bigger than my stomach because I got the herb-encrusted pork chop and the grilled tuna steak.
And I got the lemon thyme chicken breast and the ginger teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin. I said my hair is starting to get highlights like hers, except mine are gray.
Wishing star. Figaro, you know what that is?
I cannot believe I'm doing
But that's not all. We grabbed some warm sticky date pudding, lemon icebox pie, and what is that? The crunchy walnut cake?
After that, we could hardly move, so we'll just head to the next day in Ensenada, Mexico.
Just pulling into Ensenada.
We woke up early to meet with our excursion group to head to La Bufadora, a large natural blowhole along the coast.
Hey, this is Shannon's first time in Mexico.
Those giant rings were actually tuna farms, which was kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
It was a really beautiful day. We then got to eat at a local taco place, and it was delicious.
Okay, we're at Livia's taco something.
One chicken.
So birria, chicken, and then 4 fish. So eat up.
And then we headed to the second old casino of the trip, this one also having been dedicated as a historic landmark. We then headed back onto the ship.
Set your phone there and put a timer on. Okay, we returned from Ensenada. Well, we're still in Ensenada, I guess. It is officially, I guess not officially yet, but it's pirate night. We got our bandanas. It's exciting. But I think we're gonna go to the pool deck right now.
I couldn't let the trip go by without trying the aquadunk slide at least once. Which, if you know nothing about me, you at least know now just how unflattering I look coming out of water.
Hey, how was it?
That was fun. I hit my heel like at Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh no. Scary?
A little bit. Not as bad as Knott's. Not as tall, but it was fun.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you gonna do it?
Nope. We spent some time up on deck enjoying the fresh air, then headed back to the Cove Cafe before getting geared up for Pirate Night.
We got room service. This is the first room service of the trip because I haven't been hungry enough to order it. But I finally got my buffalo wings, which I've been wanting since the last cruise, but I was never hungry enough for. But I have to eat my premium Mickey bar first. Also, it's Pirate Night.
Oh, this isn't just your normal cruise outfit.
But I gotta start with my premium Mickey Mouse ice cream bar.
I just got back from massage at the Sense Spa. I even got to shower there afterwards because I was covered in the massage oil. Very relaxing. I now understand why people get massages. My neck doesn't hurt anymore.
That sounds great. I half wish that I'd done the massage instead of the mani-pedi,
But I mean, those toes, they look
cramping.
so much better.
Okay, we're getting ready to watch Muppet Treasure Island, at least a little bit of it.
Because it's Pirate Night.
Davy Jones, chocolate, because it's still Pirate Night. Ugh.
Dinner was again at Animator's Palate, but this time it was all decked out for Pirate Night, including a pirate-themed menu. Bread service was fine. It had Johnny cakes, which was like a cornbread along with a dip. Daniel got a crab cake and wedge salad, which were both tasty. And for his main dish, he got the braised lamb shank, and I ordered the braised barbecue beef rib salad. We went for a little bit lighter after the night before, which our waiter noticed.
We both ordered bananas in paradise for dessert, which was like a banana bread / Nutella cake. Oh, and Shannon got a kid's brownie as well.
Yes. Our waiter came to know that I always ordered at least 2 desserts every night.
Then we headed for a weird pirate deck party that was a little disjointed because I think they were trying to position the ship to make the fireworks work.
Which I figured out.
You did, yeah, the position of the moon.
Yep. And then we got to see the fireworks.
Our next day was our day at sea, where we hit the laundry room. It's very exciting. But even more so was the breakfast at Cabanas, because it was Churro Mickey Waffle Day. There, I got you.
I promised the kids that we'd film the open houses up for the youth club, so here is the Edge Tween Club as well as the Oceaneers Club for 10 and under.
Oh yeah, first about this. TV over here. You look so small in there.
Oh, it's just the marble.
Yeah.
Or painting. Craft section.
Huh?
It's a craft section.
Oh, cool. We didn't wait in line to meet any characters, but it was kind of cool that they were just always around. We had some lunch on the pool deck, then headed back into Cabanas for dessert. French fries. Honestly, we were struggling with the amount of food we were eating, and then Shannon went and made 5 mojitos.
And so did Daniel.
Alright, let's get this rolling on the show.
We then went to a drawing class and both drew BB-8.
Blonde Smart will tell you where and when to push hard, but until he gives you the clearance for it.
And a lot of detail. Now, we're not going to draw all the details on him, but we are going to draw quite a few. The best thing that
We'll see you later, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and oh my gosh, we are rocking. Goodbye.
Pixie dusting is this thing where people give out freebies for fun. Out of curiosity, we put out a bag on our door, and this is all the stuff that was dropped in it by other passengers. Pushing. Got our luggage tags for packing up. The waves are real big outside. Oh, you can't tell from here.
We then headed to our loudest dinner yet at Rapunzel's royal table. The whole show was centered around Rapunzel's birthday, and there was lots of characters interacting, singing, and dancing. And I brought Pascal with me tonight. Develina's Kermie. Daniel started with the crisp Arendelle shrimp, while I grabbed the Maximus salad.
Are you having the best night ever?
We are, yeah.
How's the salad? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy everything.
Daniel ordered the Flynn Rider platter with a wide assortment of meats, and I ordered the prime rib, and we split the tangoed pesto pasta. I don't know why that was so hard to say. We tried a whole bunch of desserts, including Rapunzel's fry pan sweet bread, lemon raspberry mousse bomb, and warm braided apple strudel. And then our assistant server summoned us to dance around the room, so we did.
I said you can sit down now.
There's Shannon. And there's some arrows above her head. One over there. Very cool.
We ended the evening very tired and full at O'Gill's, where we played some cribbage.
Until I felt too seasick.
Also, I was too full, but all these ships have a secret buffet late at night, and the Magic's was here.
In O'Gill's.
It's a sad morning. It's debarkation day.
Not too much stuff.
Not too much stuff. We're all packed up, heading to breakfast. We're in San Diego.
And now it's time for
And now we've got 2 days of Disneyland.
Don't sound so disappointed.
I'm so excited. And there's Shannon looking at the menu for Disneyland while we're still on the ship for our last meal.
For breakfast. I haven't planned ahead.
We were headed to Disney California Adventure that afternoon, so we headed back to Rapunzel's for breakfast before an incredibly jam-packed crowd of people tried to disembark at the same time. It was an absolutely wonderful time on our second cruise, and we can't wait to sail the seas again.